Peace, my family. How y'all doing today? I hope you guys are doing good. I just want to send you guys that good healing energy your way and hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right and that good 9 mind. So I came on here today to share a question and answer from Dr.Malachi Z.York L's book, Man from Planet Rizq. That's right, Man from Planet Rizq. So, I want to share this question and answer. And this question is, what do you mean by renewing your faith in the Elohim? Question. And this is Dr. Malachi Z.York's answer. The Elohim are those beings who are responsible for your existence. These Anunnaki, those who come down in groups of 50, from Anu, the Most High, Elyon, El, most glorified and exalted, from the mother plane, Nibiru, took a concern in you because they are your parents, galactical family. They are the we, the us of your scriptures and your existence. And they decided to save a selected few of you. These are the true gods, not the spooked entities that the so-called religious scholars, imams, would have you to believe in. The Elohim are to whom the praise and gratitude should by right be given to willingly and sincerely. I have 76 trillion years of light knowledge. How else would I be able to write about the science of creation, or is there life after death? Scroll. Since my transformation from an original man at the age of 25, then again at the age of 40, into a supreme being, I have released the spiritual powers that are characteristics to your God-like nature. Thus, as you see, the books have taken on a definite path, the middle path, and I know now who and what I am. At the age of 40, I saw the full light, and now I know the power given to me by the soul Melchizedek, Michael, has allowed me to bring you out of the darkness into the light of the undisputed truth. Melchizedek is 76 trillion years old, and he has been in me since 1970 AD, and now has taken over. I am him, perfection, and I consist of myself, which is referred to as Dr. Malachi Z.York L, and I also have living within me or visiting me a multitude of personalities which come out at different times. I don't know what you would call that. It's very difficult to explain to people who have not encountered or had similar experiences. But I myself know, and that's what's important. So question becomes, do you have the proof of this? Question. The proof appears in my writings. That's the answer. The proof appears in my writings and the facts and the names of people that have never been known in historical calculation and in calendars, times, and places that are so detailed that I could not have fabricated this. I feel sorry for people who sit around and think I have the power to fabricate all of these things. If I did, I would have probably spent my time writing movies as opposed to trying to raise the lost souls. I don't sit around and make things up. These are distinctive personalities of people or beings who have lived in the past or in other galaxies interdimensionally at this time called now, who incarnate into me and they relay their messages through me to you. And that is what makes me different from most people. I am not a religious man, I am just a teacher. I have been saying this for years. I'm not saying that I'm anything special as an individual. I'm saying that these powers come through me and they are distinctive beings. I possess a number of 8 distinctive personalities, and there are also others. Each one of them presents a certain amount of information that must be conveyed in these last days and times. Some of their jobs are finished. I don't hear them anymore. Historians, great men, and some of them that accompany great men or extraterrestrial beings. Oftentimes people have misinterpreted my characters by this and have made up their own interpretations of who they thought I was, and therefore I will now take out the time to give you a more depth information of who I am. And that is the end of his answer. You know what? I'm going to share this last little clip it and then I'm going to end it. So, the next question is, what about Dr. York? Question. This is Dr. Malachi Z.York's answer. Dr. York is a name I use. It's a family name so I can come to people without being judged as a Jew, Christian, or Muslim, but be judged as a person. Being that the language of the United States is English, I recorded under an English name to reach people. Now my real name is Dr. Malachi Z.York L. Look into what I'm teaching. Check it out and see if it's the facts. Don't judge me by a mere name. Let me disclose some mysteries to you. Let me tell you something that these disagreeable beings know, and however they choose not to tell you. You have been placed under a spell of sleep called Kingu or Leviathan. This is a hypnotic spell cast upon you, Anamites, those of the ground or earthlings who became Enosites, mortal beings, people, seed of Enlil and son of Anu, El-Elo, Allah, and Atum Alet by his own brother Enki. Nundamud. 6,000 years ago is when this happened. And for the rulership of the heavens and key earth. It is called the spell of sleep of your subconscious mind, or the spell of Leviathan. It is the mode of 1, 2, and 3. Person, places, and things. Where everything you think of is in some way based on the number 3. For example, the 3 dimensions, when in actuality there are many more. The Trinity, the Bible, which is based on God, the devil, and humanity, and then it's the Old Testament, the New Testament, and 3 being the Quran. Then you have the lifestyle, a concept of a home, a job, and money in a bank. The spell was cast with the help of a reptilian or a demon man of the Luciferians named Zuin, Nakash, and Ishtar, and Enki, who was able to cast a spell on the descendants of Enlil and his half-sister Ninti. However, Zuin and his race of Natas betrayed Enki and also cast a spell on their descendants as well. You are from both brothers and are the children of Zakar, Adam, and Nkeba, Hawa, Eve. Then the Anamites were cut off from their four higher senses. What are the four higher senses? The four higher senses are telepathy, clairvoyance, intuition, and psychometry. These higher senses are what connected you or enabled you to communicate to the various Elohim before you were able to communicate with more than one Elohim. Now, you are now only able to communicate with one Elohim and Anaki, which was assigned to you, and that was Tammuz. Who was once a disagreeable and converted to agreeable, was assigned as an overseer to you as your Yahweh, O He who is, or Adani, or Master, or Elo, for 6,000 years. So, can you explain these higher senses? Okay, this is his answer. One of the four higher senses are telepathy. Telepathy is the ability to communicate messages from mind to mind without using verbal speech. Clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is the ability to see clear and know what is going on in another room or another room without seeing the event or events with the two physical eyes. Intuition. Intuition is the ability to know what is about to happen before it happens, or a second awareness about something that gives you guidance. This is perception. And psychometry is the ability to be able to tell something about a person by holding on an object that belongs to that person. And so it goes on, but I'm just going to leave it at that because that is the end of that question. And I'm going to end it there. So I want to let y'all know that it's all love and peace. And one more thing, if you guys want to check this information out for yourself, this information is on Scribe. Check it out. And it will be really good if you actually did that, if you are interested, because you reading the book yourself will definitely help you raise your consciousness levels. So I just want to say that as well. So again, it's all love and peace.